Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Carrie Manning from Heritage Dental Spa and Salon.
And I'm your host, Lisa Richardson with South Coastal FCA.
Today we're coming to you from WHHI, and our first guest is Miss Jackie Rosswurm. She is here representing the Foundation for Educational Excellence.
And our next guest is Mr. Frank Sewell. He is with the Hilton Head Island Recreation Association.
And last but not least is Mr. Bob Stevens. He is always covering for WHHI all the news and sports, and he's here to talk about our exciting sports season. There's a ton of sports coverage, kind of runs the gamut, so make sure that you come back and join us for more 843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
(843 TV), where Bluffton comes to speak,
where Spring Island comes to speak,
where Hilton Head Island comes to speak,
where Beaufort comes to speak.
(843 TV),
where communities come to speak.
Welcome to 843 TV. We're here this morning with Miss Jackie Rosswurm. She is the chair for the Foundation for Educational Excellence. How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you this morning?
Doing good. So as the chair of this successful nonprofit helping out our schools, tell everybody a little bit about the foundation.
Okay. Well, it was started in 2007, and the idea behind it was to support the goals and the mission of the Beaufort County School District. Since that time, we have become our own nonprofit organization, but we continue to support the public schools by granting various teacher innovation grants and other supports to the district.
You talk about it as a startup in '07, as a response, obviously, to something you felt wasn't there. Tell us a little bit about how the group got together.
Sure. Well, first of all, many school districts have foundations that support various things that are going on. And the idea behind this was that we needed something here in Beaufort County to support the great work that our teachers do. And when the foundation was started, the idea was we would ultimately grant innovative teacher grants to teachers, and we have done that starting in 2009.
It's incredible.
So you've awarded 16 grants to 11 different Beaufort County schools. Can you tell us a little bit about that award and the grants?
Absolutely. Each fall and each spring, we award teacher grants. This year, as you said, that was the number that we awarded. They go to a variety of schools across the district, to teachers for applications that they have submitted. And one of the key pieces is the idea of innovation and supporting academic success for the kids.
Jackie, tell us some examples about some of the awards and some of the projects that the teachers have done before and the awards they've gotten.
Okay. I brought with me today a note that I just received from one of the teachers that got it, and if I'd like to share that if I could.
Sure, absolutely.
It says, Dr. Rosswurm, thank you very much for the award I recently received for my virtual field trip grant. Let me go down here. It says, my students are incredibly excited to explore different venues using virtual reality headsets. The idea behind what we do is not to support something that we believe that the district should already be supporting.
Right.
We are trying to look outside that picture. So virtual tours, we do a lot of things with robotics, things that teachers believe that they need in their classrooms that will support kind of different sorts of presentations to the kids. I will tell you that since we started awarding grants in 2009, I think this time with those grants, we hit the $140,000 mark in terms of grants that we've awarded.
Wow. So you're
wonderful program. Just with the, my girls I still have one in elementary and one in middle school, and just the innovative type of outside of the box learning ways that all of the schools have kind of jumped on board with now has made a huge difference.
It has made a huge difference. And it's exciting to see, once we award these grants, to go back in and see the things that teachers are doing, the excitement that kids have about learning. I mean, that's what this should all be about.
It really encourages the imagination of the teacher, doesn't it?
It absolutely does.
Now, you might get that, I would think, from young teachers just coming out who have all these great new ideas of things they want to try. But does this also inspire the veteran teacher, the one who's been there 10, 15 years and has been doing the same thing over and over? You know what? I want to do something different.
It's amazing how across the board this has reached out and touched teachers. And the excitement that they feel. They don't know when we are coming to award the money. And we come with big checks and balloons and the whole hoopla, and you would think they had just won $1 million.
Tell us the story.
Grants are about $750 to $1,500. That's it. I went this year to Coosa Elementary, and their media specialist constantly applies for grants and has received several. But when I walked in there with the balloons, with the big check, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got it." It's that kind of excitement.
Kind of like the Publishers Clearinghouse campaign that they have going on. So I've seen so many of those photos, and it is a joy to see the excitement with the big checks and the teachers that all. So, and leading up to that, in the spring, you have a great event.
Yes,
I call the Bling event. It's Jewels and Jeans, and it's typically held in March, and that goes along with this foundation. So tell us about that event.
That event will be the first Saturday in March, always is, and probably always will be. It's at the Country Club of Hilton Head. You wear your jewels, you wear your jeans, you bring your checkbook and your credit card.
Okay.
For good food, great dancing. These guys will be there. We have a live auction, silent auction, and typically we raise somewhere in the $35,000 range at that event. So those dollars, plus money that we received from the Bargain Box of Hilton Head. This year we've also received money from the Friends of the Kalawasi Island. Okatee Rotary supports us by supporting some of the grants in their area. So through those various funds is how we operate. We receive no money other than money that we raise ourselves. So we are not supported by the school district, and I want that to be clear.
Yeah, but you have a great partnership with them.
We have a good partnership with them, yes, we absolutely do.
Now, if there's a company or out there, or organization that would like to support you, how can they go about doing that?
We have a website which they could go on, www.foundationedexcellence.com. I think there's also a phone number that they could call to reach me. Not a problem.
And I'm sure you'll be happy to go out and chat with them and see how they can help.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else that the foundation will be doing that you'd like to share?
That's really our focus. We are totally volunteer. All the money that we get, we send back out to our schools. And so the idea is to focus on those grants in the fall and the spring and to move forward from there.
Great. Well, it's always great to support our kids and the students in the school district. And Jackie, thank you for all you do with the foundation.
You're very welcome.
And thank you all. Stay right here. We'll be back with more 843 TV.